Okie dokie, Mike Joestar here, and we are back with part 3 of Castlevania Curse of Darkness on the Sony PlayStation 2. Now, streamed a little bit earlier today. Now we're back. Just a recap of where we are. We have found our first warp gate. And we are aware of the process that we need to upgrade our devils. Now, I did not follow the right process upgrading our golem, so eventually we're going to find a way to make another golem. Ideally, we're going to make about 3 golems. And we're going to go back to Garibaldi Temple, and we're going to go explore a little bit more, and then we're going to hit up Moretiva. As always, this is a Deathless run. I'm going to try to beat this game without dying. I'm doing so far so good. I haven't died once. Thank you for joining, Thrill. I appreciate it. This is a great game. As you can see, there's Slogra. Haven't seen him in a while. We are going to upgrade our fairy. Our fairy should actually be leveling up soon. We're going to try to go... There's 2 fairies that we need to get. We need... Number 1, we need the proboscis fairy. And anybody who's just joining, this game has devils that we can summon. And when we summon these devils, we have to level them up and evolve them. And there's different ways we can do that depending on the weapons we have equipped. So we're going to be trying to steal some items here. That thief stole my stuff. Actually, we shouldn't really progress right here. Naturally, we're going to progress our fairy to... We want to get the proboscis fairy, because that opens up a secret that we definitely want to get later on, especially when we enter the one forest, the forest of Jigaramut. I don't really think what else is needed. We do need to upgrade our golem twice, one being the Judgment and one being the Juggernaut. Just checking my map here. I'm gonna go this way. I really applaud, again, how this game is designed. They introduced so many cool mechanics, like the steel mechanic is one. We got weapon crafting, devil forging. There's a lot of unique things going for it with this game. I think this was what they were trying to put in the direction of this game being the true Symphony of the Night on the in 3D. So we got Sun Tears. I think we get the Thracian helmet. So we'll put that on. Ooh, we should have just left the Gaelic helmet on. Messed that up. Oh well. Live and learn. yeah, we're gonna be. It's been 10 years since I played this game, so definitely we are going to get back on track here with some lost memories. Yeah, we're gonna want. I think we want an ability to stop time. So I think we, devil-wise, will end up getting a wizard, devil, and I know for a fact. I could be completely wrong. I remember the if you had the wizard devil, you can stop time, and that's important when we're fighting Saint Germain, as we need the ability to time stop right when he does time stop, so that we can steal from him. Bosses do have exclusive steal items, which we do want to check. I got through Elden Ring recently, so I'm now trying to go back to my roots with some Castlevania. I need to get back into Demon Souls. I need to get back into finishing Sekiro NG+3. But yeah, I really wanted to play this and capture it and do all this stuff. Partially because I redid my overlays, so I wanted to make sure everybody appreciates the quality. So I progressed and I unlocked Silver Chariot here. So we're gonna take Silver Chariot along with us.
I'm pleased to see you are unharmed.
Did you think me dead?
I saw him earlier.
I appreciate the compliment.
Perhaps...
I came too late then. Which way did he go?
Along this path lies a forest. He went there, probably making his way to the village on the other side.
And what of your mission? To purify this land and remove the curse?
Yes, the curse. In the end, it is all Isaac. He is the source of this pestilence. He... how could I forget? There is a matter I must attend to. By your leave.
You again?
Oh, it's you. I was expecting someone else. You spoke with him, didn't you?
And why should I answer to you?
Perhaps you'll accept my advice then. You would do well to avoid him. Do not be drawn in by his words.
Your advice is neither solicited nor welcome. I will use any means necessary to achieve my revenge.
You've been warned. I would like to speak with you further, but I must track him down quickly. He is the one being who is beyond my recollection. Goodbye for now.
See, now that I'm older, and I never quite understood why they introduced Saint Germain, unless, you know, they were planning on making a game that would explain time travel. I really think that Death was meddling the whole time, and we know this. We know Death was behind most of the problems here, but it's almost like a blink and you miss it backstory, because we learn a little bit in Castlevania Judgment about the timekeepers, and I think Saint Germain is one of those timekeepers, which is why he travels in and out of time to basically kind of make sure everything is preserved, because obviously Dracula has powerful minions, and especially Death having divine powers. Death can technically can actually move at any points of time. Alright, so just to recap, have you ever watched the Netflix Castlevania at all? Especially like seasons 1 through 4? You don't have to, for this story, but this takes place 3 years after Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. So on the NES, Trevor Belmont in Alucard in the game, yeah. So they basically, you know, fight Dracula, blah blah blah. The Netflix series did a good job explaining that. This takes place 3 years after that, and basically the curse of Dracula is still in the land, aka why the night creatures haven't died. The Hector's basically hunting down Isaac because Isaac killed or framed Hector's wife as a witch, Rosalie. You know, to the fans, nobody would have got that story unless you read the manga. There is a manga that is based off of the events prior to this game that explains that whole, like, sub-story. Because this game just opens up with a tale of revenge. And you're just like, wait, what did I miss? So if anybody's missing the story, you gotta keep in mind there was a whole other thing here. I think we break this. I think we need one of those. I know we break. Yeah, so there's this whole revenge plot, and Isaac basically, you know, goes off the deep end and stuff. Now, if you watch the animated series on Netflix, this still fits in the story, as the season 4 takes place like 6 months after Trevor and gang defeat Dracula. So where Trevor fights death and stuff, that's 6 months after they defeated Dracula and whatnot. So, you know, there's that old chestnut. But yeah, there's they released a lot of stuff. Like, not many people remember or even know that after Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, which was on the Game Boy Advance, there's a light novel that was released that explains the ending. To that game. Like, we have to mark this. How do I do markers? Oh, marker mode. We have to mark that. We need... Oh, I could just break it. Let's go back to my fairy since she's almost about to evolve. Don't be stealing my stuff. We got the ID pocket. So that's good. We can carry an extra ID. IDs refer to innocent devils. So we got that. Any speedrunners now, we just gotta spam the roll. There we go. Devil evolving. Now, if we check our fairy progress, we need to get axes to level up. So, let's put on this great axe. It's overdue. Castlevania is definitely overdue, and all my other Castlevania streams, I always say, I'm super hopeful that we're gonna hopefully get, how do I get rid of my marker? Oh, erase mark, I'm always hopeful that hopefully with the success of the Advanced Collection and the 35th anniversary, that we get like a 3D collection. Because the N64 games need to be released. Definitely we need a re-release of Lament of Innocence and Curse of Darkness. But only time will tell. Oop. Cursed! Cursed! Just gotta wait like a minute. Oh, first again. There's only, I think, 4 Castlevania games that didn't get like a re-release. Both one, and none of the DS games. I'm sorry. So you got 3 of the DS games. We got both 64 games. So that's 5. Both PlayStation 2 games. That's 7. What else? The PSP maybe I think could use a little bit of a re-release. Dracula X Chronicles. So that would be 8. I'm surprised Sony kept getting re-releases, which is nice. But yeah, we need definitely a remake of Sony. Here we go. Whoa! Oh, I think we need, our, let's see, what's the flow chart here? It doesn't really matter. I think, oh, we just need to get over there to that turret and we can shoot them all down. Bam, fireballs, cannonballs, really. Yeah, this game had a lot of cool things going for it. Like this whole like segment's pretty cool. It's just underrated. Boom. Oh, we can't get over there because we don't have the bird devil. We need the flying devils to help us. I don't think there's anything else left. Chop chop. So we gotta go. There's money. Mark that real quick. go back to summoning Navi here. Down we go. It's 3,000 gold to get the death idol, and I do not know how to do the item duplication glitch in this game. I know there is, but I've never done it. I've never done it before. I've never done it in any of my playthroughs of this game. So I'm kind of at a loss for words, because that's the one thing I don't know how to do. And I know there is a glitch in this game. When I did the no death Lament of Innocence, I was duping left and right, but everybody should know how to dupe in Lament of Innocence. Time heal, there we go. That's a good ability to have. Save it, keep our health full. That's what we need. I don't think we're gonna fight the boss in this level. I think we only make it so far, and then we gotta go to the woods. The Garibaldi Forest. Or no, maybe, no, I'm sorry. The Garibaldi Forest is after. Or the Forest of Jiggermut is after the Aqueduct. Come on, where's the steel? Where's the steel? Where's the steel ability? Oh, that's right, when you cast the projectile, so we'll do it again. 50 gold, that's all you got. Take that, Dracula. Yeah, a lot of the enemy designs are just recycled and just leveled up. I think that was like another complaint of this game is there wasn't that many like enemy variety types. There may have been like 20-some enemy variety types, but they're all just like reskins and just renamed to do different things. I'm not hating on this game, I'm just merely commenting on just how this game was released to, I would say, a mixed audience, where like me as the fans, we loved it. It got, I think, good. I think it got like straight 7 out of 10. I think IGN gave it a 7 out of 10 back in the day. I think Lament of Innocence got an 8 out of 10. But I will say, the pre-rendered cutscenes, I think, are the selling point of this game. Whereas Lament of Innocence used in-game cutscenes, I think, you know, a pre-render would have been a much better touch for that game. At some point, we can get the Nadaki, which is a really cool... I think this is it. Yeah! That's a really cool two-handed katana. We get the spike shield. That's gonna come in handy. The baseball bat's gonna come in handy. Get the Eastern armor. Look at the Brigandine. Alright, that's good for us. Let's go to our section. nothing there. Spike shield's gonna be come in handy when we need to upgrade our devils. And we're gonna keep this on because we need 70 to level up our fairy here. But if we can get the proboscis fairy right when we get to the forest of Jiggeramut, we should be okay. Especially, I think, for the one room we need. What's the trigger? 50 gold. There we go. Yeah, most of the triggers are when the enemy's about to do a special attack, or it's triggered by a perfect guard. That's pretty much how enemies have a steal ability. Let's go. Let's see. That takes us to the 3rd floor, so we're gonna go this way. Cover all of our bases. There we go. 50 gold, okay. Nothing major. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're stunned. Stunned again. Alright, that's just not cool. Wow, I can't even get to the pause menu. What? Alright. Alright, let's summon Rocky here. There we go. At least he'll attack them. Jeez. Never encountered that before. We can steal from them when they have their when they're rolling towards us. We can see what they got. What we got going here? is also a good farm room because I think they spawn. Aquamarine. Ooh. What needs that? Look at the deck brush. Let's try to steal another one. There's an armor that I think it's a reference to Vampire Hunter D, but it's the clown suit, and on the clown suit it has a big D on the front of it, and it says worn by a legendary vampire hunter. I always took that as a reference of Vampire Hunter D. I believe we need the clown suit to get Dracula's tunic. Let's see what we get here. The frog mount. We'll take it. Let's see, sun tears. Do need bronze. Let's go. Yeah, so like that right there, I think that's a tablet. And we need the one fairy that can read. We're gonna mark that. I know we don't have it. It's been a hot moment. I think that's what I need. The problem with two-handed weapons are so slow against powerful enemies or fast-moving enemies. These thieves remind me of the thieves in Golden Axe. They're just not blue. Over here, we can't jump in the water. Because we have to lower the water. Versus a water temple. Here's a game that I always wanted to play. I have it like actually 3 versions of the game. Baroque. I think I want to stream that at some point. That game is just fascinating. I have both the PlayStation 2 version. I have the original Sega Saturn version translated in English, and I have the Wii version. I heard that's a really good, like, surreal game to play. Steal. Ooh. What do you got? Ah, it's not letting me steal from him. 50 gold. We're going to be leveling up quite a bit. We're at level 16. Yeah, I should be around level 40, 50 beating this game. If I do everything like it progress normally. The only problem is the clock, the machine tower, I think that's going to give me a lot of problems. If I'm not careful. I remember years ago I would die there. I hope the quality is... Whoa! So many of them. Alright, let's actually use an item. Many of these guys. Away. There. Hello, Jubs. Thanks for joining. Alright, let's see. Alright, what do I forget what to do now? Oh yeah, we have to hit the switch. Could really use a save room right about now. The screen's black. That's weird. It's displaying, I think, for everybody online. I will check that in a second. Somebody's saying on Twitch, the screen is black. That's weird. I just want to double check that. Let's see. Why does it say I'm viewing offline? That is very, very odd. I gotta look into this. Why is that happening? Huh. It wasn't doing that this morning. Alright, let's see, what is the problem here? It should be in game. I apologize. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know why it's not displaying on Twitch. Is it viewing on YouTube? No, it's working on YouTube. So that's weird. So it's working on YouTube, but it's not working on Twitch. So I don't know what to say to that. I don't know. Usually I'm streaming on using OBS. If you go to my bio, go to my YouTube channel in my bio. It's in the links on my channel. You can catch it there. Yeah, right now everybody on TikTok can see it and everybody on YouTube can see it. Just it's odd that it's not doing streaming on Twitch. So I do apologize if anybody is on Twitch watching. I don't know the problem is. Yeah. But it is working on YouTube. So just go to my abouts on my channel. You'll find my my link tree or a link to my YouTube there. Ooh, taking a beating. Is this gonna ruin my Deathless run? I don't know. Oop. There we go, we're leveling up. The honeybee. Oop. There we go. We're gonna have to definitely take a potion or something. Alright, let's see. Any secrets? No secrets. Ah, so Twitch, it's on Twitch's end. Thanks for that update. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Are we not allowed to say, like, other places? I'm not really making money off of this. It's nice if I do, but I'm not. I'd be like, I tell everybody, it's like, yeah, you're finding me on all 3 platforms because I'm basically. I don't just favor one, I favor all. Oh, we're gonna need to take a potion. I hope one day I get that, like, Twitch partner or YouTube partner. I checked my stuff. I think I need, like, 22 more followers on Twitch, and I hit that, like, affiliate level. And then I need like 1 million views YouTube. I hit the 500 subscriber mark, so I'm happy there. But I definitely want the TikTok is what really got me going with gaming content. So I like to transfer all those followers over. So that was the whole point of being on TikTok Live. Ghost doggies. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed again. Let's get the steal here. Ah, I missed. $50 gold, that's it. Unacceptable. I find that what I find it interesting is when I was doing the Elden Ring streams, you know, I get a few people watching, nothing major. It's almost like every time I do a Castlevania stream, that's where I get the really good fan base. It's more engaging, I'll say that, and I like it. I like it when my viewers are engaged. I always find, look, I never noticed that. I never noticed the little lightning bolts outside. That's what happens when you play this game in HD. You start seeing things. It's always nice that, like, when you see, like, other Castlevania fans. Oh, what do I need to level up now? I need to go shield. So I need... let's see. PS1 parry right here. I'm remembering this game. I've played this game hundreds of times. It's just... it's been a while, Jubs. It's been a good 10 years since I last played this game, so I figured dust the cobwebs off and do a Deathless run. Yeah, I think out of all the Castlevania games, the ones that I've least played are going to be this, Order of Ecclesia, and Castlevania 3. Dracula's Curse. Those are my least played Vanias. Let's see. Have we been in this room before? What I need to know, is this the room that I fall down? And if so, where does it take me? We'll come back to that. We're gonna be stuck bashing these guys in. You got a good one. I will tell you that. Curse of Darkness was definitely, you get your money's worth playing this game. So I mean, I'm really glad this was like your first foray, or the one that you really liked. And my first one was Bloodlines on the Sega Genesis. That was my first Castlevania game I played. I was 4 when that game came out. And then I ended up like, I went from Bloodlines to the N64 games because I didn't have a PlayStation growing up. So I had that, the N64 games, then I went with the, I ended up having on the PC, and I have the box, it's on my shelf in the back. It's the Konami Classics. I guess on PC they released Contra 1 and 2 and Castlevania 1, 2, and 3. And that's how I played Castlevania 1, 2, and 3 for the longest time before getting an NES. And once I got the PlayStation 2, I got Lament of Innocence, as well as Curse of Darkness and Symphony of the Night and Castlevania Chronicles. And that's kind of like really how like it all began collection-wise. I can tell you exactly where I was when I got Aria of Sorrow when that came out. I got that at Best Buy. Come on. Gotta smack these things with the shield so we can get the Evo crystals. So we can get the fairy that we want. Come on. Ah, taking a beating. Ooh, 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Yeah, this temple's pretty huge. Oh, nice. Wait, what's Dark Soul mode? This game has Dark Soul mode? I don't remember that. It should be Crazy mode. Crazy mode is hard mode, and then you have Trevor mode. What do I need to do? Is the door locked? Oh no. Alright, we're gonna cowardly run away here. Yeah, crazy mode, when you beat the game, you unlock crazy mode. So if you type like @crazy, you'll get it, the game's like hard mode. There's also pumpkin mode, but in this game you get the pumpkin devil. I think you get the pumpkin devil. I think you get it when you beat the game. I don't remember. I remember having it. But in Lament of Innocence, Pumpkin mode, you beat the game and you type in your name as Pumpkin. You play as a pumpkin. You play, it's like you're a kid in a Halloween costume with a big pumpkin head on and a potato sack for a body. Ah, okay, so maybe it is crazy mode. Okay, for you. So if you're from Brazil, I'm pretty sure you guys are big on Sega Genesis. Because I remember distinctly Sega being real big in Brazil. And I'm finding there's a lot in the Spanish and Portuguese community that are big on Castlevania. Come on. Yeah, smack him. You're probably wondering why the heck I'm just using this shield. Well, it's because I want the evolution crystals. So I can get this fairy to the proboscis fairy that I need. Without dying. Oh my gosh. I know some Spanish. I don't know any Portuguese. So, you have to forgive me. I would try to talk to you in Portuguese. Smack! Ah! Can we do this? There we go. Oh my gosh, my hand's starting to hurt. If you guys want to know how I'm actually playing this, I'm using the official PlayStation Katana controller that was released. It's Sony's official wireless PS2 controller. Cracking one of these down can be pretty difficult, but it's a wireless DualShock controller that is compatible with PS1 and PS2. So little things to note. I know there's probably a ton of aftermarket wireless PlayStation controllers that are not real. They are not good. They're not good controllers because, fun fact, the buttons are pressure sensitive on all PlayStation controllers. I think for PS1, PS2, especially anything that's DualShock 2, they're pressure sensitive. Reason being is God of War is a good example of the pressure sensitivity that you need. Ooh, what? Did we get enough? Oh, we got a double shard. So every so often your devils can poop shards, or lay eggs. This is how we can get another devil crafted. So that's good. So now we can go get the fairy that can read. Yeah. So. Yeah, you can always find like these like wireless PlayStation controllers for like $20 on eBay. They are not legit because they do not have the pressure sensitive buttons. So if you were to pick those up and play God of War, you'd be pretty much SOL on playing the game. So finding a katana controller is really cool. Oh yes, for unlocking the infinite corridor. I don't remember how to write the name. The level before the infinite corridor is the so I think it's the clock tower. I think the clock tower is before the infinite corridor. Then you have to go to the abandoned castle, do the ritual with Trevor, and then the infinite corridor opens. But yeah, the clock tower's insanely difficult. Okay, so we find another warp gate here. This is good. What is on this side? Yeah, so there's the boss, and over there is the way to. We have to get the bird devil. let's go back to Julia. Anything down here? Yeah, I will say the camera is is not the best in this game. I am fighting the camera a lot. And the Infinite Corridor is, I would say, pretty difficult. It's boring mostly. This way is how we will go to Dracula's castle, as we cannot do anything right there. Alright, let's go to the save room. Let's see, I gotta debate what I need to do. I guess the main question is I can't obviously fight the skeleton fisherman. So the best thing to do, well, I'm not going to use the shield. So the best thing I'm going to do is go back to Julia and get my other devil crafted. And while we're at it, we'll probably summon Rocky. I do like the fact that we travel via magical chairs. Okie dokes. Let's go talk to Julia. I agree. I don't think the entire franchise deserves a remake. Why? Because they tried that. Mercury Steam developed Castlevania Lords of Shadows, and I really, although it was really good, presentation-wise, it was not the best.
Good to see you came back. What can I do for you? What do you need?
Can I finally buy the Death Doll? Yes.
Will that be all? Gotcha.
We're gonna need
Will that be all?
Did you just say gotcha? That's weird.
What can I do for you?
Innocent Devil. Let's
incubate a new one? Will that be all?
Yes. Alright, we're gonna name this one. Can you guess the reference? Haha! Alright, so we'll do that, and we gotta wait till my...
Do your best.
We gotta wait till Rocky poops out a devil here. Yeah, the Lords of Shadow games are really good, but I'm not gonna stream them anytime soon. To me, they were just like the biggest disappointment of the series. Like, they were good, I played them, I liked them, but that was during a time where everything was just constantly being rebooted, and it was hit or miss. A franchise that deserved a reboot, I will say Tomb Raider, home run. Crystal Dynamics, home run. Good for them. Mercury Steam doing Castlevania, not so much. It's just because they changed everything. And we as the fans know we want the Demon Castle Wars. Let's see here. No, Lords of Shadow is not part of the main story. It is a condensed remake. Yeah, what Lords of Shadow was trying to do was... Oh, I did not know that I did not have the helmet on. I want to do one thing real quick here. Let me just make sure I have 9 of those. Perfect. I want to go back into this one room and explore. Yeah, Lords of Shadow was like a complete remake of trying to condense the story and be a so-called Dracula and Belmont origin story. Again, certain games in the franchise worked, but it was just one of those, like, it was not needed. It was not needed to do that. I think the fan base wants Symphony of the Night, a complete remake of that. I will say it should be done in the style of Bloodborne. I think that'll work insanely well. And fingers crossed that that happens. BMadge81, thank you for trying to encourage more viewers. I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody that watches me play any game, preferably Castlevania. Smacking these guys with a shield. What we want to do is we want to go to the one room that has like the one pitfall. We want to go there. Because I think we can jump down, and if we make a mistake and realize we shouldn't go that way, we'll use a memorial ticket, and we'll just warp out of there. How much do I need for my fairy to level up here? 90, I'm at 28. 28. Oh, whoa, no, we're not messing with this room. Nope. Which way do I go? Oh, we gotta go this way. This is one of those rooms. Just don't even bother. Let's just keep on moving. If anybody wants to know what happened with Mercury's team, I can tell you exactly what they did. They made Metroid Dread. And they made the remake of Metroid 2 Samus Returns on the 3DS. Yeah, I'm not sure if people know that. Mercury Steam did the Metroid Dread, and they hit a home run with that. I love Metroid Dread. I loved how hard it was. It was really rewarding that it was a complete challenge. I think they did a good job, the Netflix series. I thought they had a great starting point. They started out with Dracula's Curse, and that was good because that's the story of Trevor Belmont, and that's technically the first time a Belmont encounters Dracula post Leon Belmont's story. So I did love the Easter eggs that they had in that franchise. You know, they referenced Leon Belmont, which was perfect. So that means Lament of Innocence happened. Castlevania 3 happened chronologically. Curse of Darkness can still happen because this game does take place 3 years after 3. So the only thing that's different, I'm not divided, is Nocturne. A lot of people are saying, well, Nocturne changes everything. I don't know. I like Nocturne's story. I want to say that it's definitely a prequel to Rondo of Blood. And I am hoping when Season 2 comes around, I believe the abbot of the church will be chefed. I think. I have a theory. But ooh, good. We got the other aqua. That's nice. I don't think not a whole lot changed. I think if you understood the games, if you played all the games and you understood the Iga story, you're good. Now, what room did I land in here? Oh, it just takes me back here? Oh, that's a waste. I thought it was gonna drop me near that X. I forgot. That's fine. We'll use a memorial, a magical ticket. We'll get out of there. All right, we'll go fight the boss. A lot of people will say like, well, there's no Gant dynasty. That's fine. I didn't really like Gant anyway in the original series. I did like the little Easter egg where they said in season 3 where they talked about the road pirate and they were like, oh, there's some nut outside of town that, you know, thinks he's a pirate. That was a little fun nod. But no, I think they added more context. The Netflix series added a lot more context, and I think Nocturne is doing really well in the sense that they're introducing different concepts. We're getting introduced to alien gods, and the world is much more larger than just Dracula. And I kind of do like the PTSD that Richter has. I think that's pretty good. You know, people are saying, but Annette, I don't care. I think it's really good. They have Tara, they have Annette. Hopefully, season 2 they'll introduce Iris. And I will defend the Netflix showrunners. I would say, well, not everything can be adapted into a feature. For example, and I'm not hating the great Castlevania franchise. If you made a feature, if you made a series where each series is just the same thing over and over again, where new hero fights a bad guy, aka Dracula, you're getting kind of like the Dragon Ball effect, where no matter what, like in Dragon Ball, Goku always has to fight something bigger and badder than himself. Well, that's the same thing with Castlevania. It's, you know, there's like 26 games in the entire franchise, and each one is all about the chosen Belmont fighting a Dracula who keeps getting brought back to life, whether it's against his will, for his will, or some cult. And I think, you know, you kind of get into this world of you're beating a dead horse, and we don't want that. So I do welcome a little bit of variety, and I think that's what makes it wonderful. I loved it when they had the portrait of Leon Belmont in season 2. I thought that was the biggest nod, because if you played the game, you know Leon Belmont was the first. He encountered his best friend was Dracula, became Dracula, and he vowed to hunt the night. You don't have to do an anime based on that. That would be like if you like Demon Slayer, and Demon Slayer straight up. Ooh, I forget how to do this. Demon Slayer straight up. Each episode is them killing Muzan and bringing him back to fight. You'll get bored of that. Ooh. All right, I think to steal from the boss here, we need to. He's gonna hop on land on the fish. And you're taking a beating. When he hops on land, that's when we have to steal from him. So I like this news story right now where they got like they have to fight Sekhmet. They have Alucard. I think they're gonna bring Dracula back. My theory is they're gonna bring Dracula back to help, and the abbot's gonna see Dracula, and then the abbot's gonna be basically, in my head, is gonna turn Dark Priest Shaft, and then we're gonna get the, you know, You know, we might not see Rondo of Blood or Symphony of the Night animated, but you don't need them animated. Because it was just memorable to play the game. Ooh. Let's summon Rocky here. We need somebody. We need somebody to do this. Man, I am not locking onto him for some strange reason. Get him, Silver Chariot. He's gonna jump in the water, and I believe at one point he's gonna jump up and the fish is going to like waddle across, and that's when we have to steal. If I remember, that's how it's done. Ooh. Yeah. Right, he's gonna jump over there. Oh, I agree, but sometimes you're just not gonna get that. I think that's what makes, you know, like, that encourages the fan base to seek out, and new fans to seek out and be like, oh, there was a whole franchise on these different platforms. Maybe I should give it a chance. And then you go to your local thrift store and you find a copy of The Men of Innocence for $5. And then you kind of play the new stuff. I mean, I know that's not always for everybody, but I think that's kind of the joy. You know, we don't want to beat the fan base too much. Oh, taking a beating here. Let's have one potion left? He's like, there's a thing where it's gonna come across, and that's when we steal it. There we go. Oh, come on! I missed it! Alright, hopefully he does it again. Oh. Alright, let's eat the ramen. 3 times a charm. Camera's the bad guy here. Come on, lock on to him. Come on. Hop on land so I can steal. And I'm not hating on Dragon Ball, trust me. I am in love with Super and the manga. Dragon Ball's been my thing, but I do understand, like, fatigue happens. You know, I think, you know, you don't want to really PO the fan base. It's usually done, it should be done right, where you just hook the fan base a little bit. And it's like, yeah, now I gotta go play the games again. Alright, here we go, come on. Sushi! We did it! We got it. We got the boss exclusive item. Now, if I could just get him to land. Ouch. Oh, I missed. Really? Couple more hits, we got him. like out of my reach. Come on. We're gonna shortcut. Oh, what a cheap boss. Whoop. There we go. Finally. Slow and steady wins the race. Oy, oy, oy. When I was younger, I think I was like in middle school, I had this idea for a Castlevania game on PlayStation 2. And it would be a Castlevania game set in the far future. And the idea is that you play as Nicholas Belmont. And this is just fan headcanon. I just remember this when I was younger. I used to like write out like plots in my head. And the idea is basically Soma Cruz in the future. It's like the year 2135, so it's 100 years after Aria Sorrow, and basically Soma ends up dying of old age, but it allowed the spirit of Dracula to come back and kind of like fully like live again. And Nicholas Belmont is the last Belmont in the world. And to basically end the story once and for all, he would have to travel, and it was supposed to be like a open world Symphony of the Night, kind of like how Curse of Darkness was set up. Ooh, anybody have names for my birdie here? I don't like Percy. What was did Albus Dumbledore have a name for his phoenix? What was the name? What was the name? We should name him that. Dumbledore Phoenix. He named it. Anybody? Fox. That's what we're gonna name it. Thank you, Jubs. Insert, we have no forks to give. I cracked myself up. Is there a U in it? Google here says F-A-W-K-E-S. Focus. That's where we're naming them. There we go. Now we should be able to get the, I don't think there's anything special we need from the bird type, as long as it has long glide. In the Phoenix, the Phoenix type is we have to go Skull Wing, and then so we gotta do swords or axes and then spears. Crimson is a little dragon, which is really cool. So we're gonna try to get this one to be a phoenix. This is This is Castlevania Curse of Darkness on the PlayStation 2 and Xbox. This was released 2005. Alright, so we got Fox. This is great. Alright, so I forget, we just have to triangle. There we go. So we need to let's put on the Nadaki. Oh, you should go get it back on the Xbox and play it, because this is a really good one. In the franchise, I thought this was almost peak. So You're right about that, Jubs. Isaac's, yeah, Isaac's devil is named Abel, and years ago when I first played this, I made sure to name my devil type Cain, as well. So I'm glad you and I are thinking on the same level, because that's what I'm gonna do for this one. No matter what, I'm gonna. Oh, I missed it. I'm gonna name the devil type Cain. It's a cool ability we can do with let's see. Oh, we'll take the meat. One of the spears that we get, we can do like a glide thing. All right, so up. Oh. This is the worst part, is we have to like 100% be in line with that. All right. So go back to. Oh, we'll keep the we'll keep our fire type. I remember having this on there. Yep. Yeah, I just got through Elden Ring, so I definitely wanted to go back and play a Castlevania game.
Who could it be?
Do not go beyond your bounds. You mustn't speak nor act upon matters related to fate. You had better refrain from saying anything unsuitable.
Oh, that is correct, of course, but what about you? Is it not ludicrous for you to be guiding a traveler in these circumstances?
I am merely lending assistance to one who is seeking what he already desires. It is the same with the curse.
That's ridiculous. You have different rules for yourself.
This discourse is at an end. I cannot have you interfering any...
I will keep returning until the day you finally surrender.
No one escapes from me.
Yeah, I always thought that they were really trying to
Those two are enemies.
set up a greater plot of the whole timekeepers and the timekeeper death being the main villain. Just for some context here, just listening to that line of dialogue, we know that Saint Germain is aware that death is meddling in the time space here, and we know that, you know, spoiler alert, we know that that's how Dracula comes back. But nevertheless, I think with the persistent meddling of death, Saint Germain is trying to just make sure that there's always going to be a tomorrow. Now, if we could get, we need, if we could get our golem type to lay an egg, we can try to, we might grind a little bit to find, to get the Yeti unlocked, because that's what we need here. Oh my, man, hour 30. there's gonna be lots of grinding in this game. Actually, no, I take that back. There's not gonna be that much grinding. There's just to get the Chevasaurus is gonna be, I think, the only major grind, and then getting the laser sword. There we go. Let's see, which way should we go? Let's go this way. Or do we, you know, we might need to go back for a second. There's a door here. Oh, wait, where was the other door? Which path did we come down? Did we come down this one? No, we didn't. Let's go this way. Gotta make sure we 100% the woods. Because they do loop around. The one area I think that's like outside of the clock tower, that's gonna be a grind heavy area, I think. I forget what that place is called. But that's where we're gonna be farming for materials there. I think we need some to get what we need for, I think, Dracula's tunic, the laser sword, something for Death Sight. Have you ever played Nightmare 64? No. Do tell what Nightmare 64 is. I mean, most likely I have it on my flash card, but I've never played that. We're just gonna loop in a circle. If you like Castlevania 3, so it's just like that, apparently. I mean, I will say Castlevania 3 is the hardest out of any Castlevania game. And if you're playing Castlevania 3 legit, I'm talking no save states. You're playing the game on NES. You're in for a very good Dark Souls challenge. Okay, I'll have to check that out. I'll have to see if it's on. I think it's on the flash card. That I'm always open to playing new games that the community requests. So I can definitely put that on my list of games to play. Man, I can't get like a single walk on here. Come on. Where are we at chart-wise? Oh man, he's almost. We might get the Phoenix early, at the rate that we're going. All right, let's go this way since that's the only way to go. Oh, we can't do anything till we drain the water, and that happens near the end of the game, like the final third. There we go. Level up. Alright, so that gives us the skull wing. So now, according to the chart, we need to get we have to either use fist or spear. And that'll give us the Phoenix. So let's do a spear. Or we could use the bat. At some point you get the Gatling gun and that makes the game hilariously fun. Let me see, Fox. We can use question mark. This is, watch. Bam! I think the bat might do critical hits, I'm not sure. It's not as strong as the spike shield, but it's still a humorous weapon. Just gotta line up and... There we go. It has a comedic bonk. You can also get the frying pan in this game. Oh, thank goodness there's a save. Because we're not taking a death this early. Yeah, we are 3 hours into our game. And I remember 100%ing this years ago. It took about 60 hours. I was level like 86. I can probably find... I still have my memory card, my old memory card, so I can probably find the original save and just prove just how much time I sunk into this game. Bonk. Hold on. Swing and a miss. Give me some crystals. Alright, we're not gonna use the bat. We're gonna use the spike shield and just whack. Look at that, it just blows people up. Yeah, eventually we need the long glide ability. And I believe all the bird types get it. Another fork in the forest. Let's go see where this one goes. So you get 2 Evo crystals per enemy. So with that in mind, well, we're not getting them luckily, but that would mean that we need to hopefully defeat 45 enemies that drop Evo crystals. So we need 45 sets, and we usually get 2. So this could be like one of those areas where we can farm, level up. We have to do that with the fairy as well. So I don't know if I was saying earlier about this like fan cam and Castlevania game I had in mind. It was going to be like an open world Symphony of the Night-ish like this, but for added like Easter eggs, Nicholas Belmont would have to travel like in Simon's Quest. He would have to travel to different areas, so he would have to travel from town to town. Whatnot. Ooh, ID team for boss rush. Probably just use the double type. Double and fairy type. One, because fairies can heal. and the devil type can just wreck anything because it has high health. If you're good at dodging, which sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not, you should be okay. If I'm not like focused on like stealing or trying to get these Evo crystals, it wouldn't matter. But I'd lock in with double type. Ouch. Alright, let's see. Which way to go? Should I go this way? Smack him. Smack the thief. One of these pathways takes us to the base of the Tower of Evermore. What are you doing? Ooh. Perfect guarded that. There's a, like I said, there's a good farming location. It's in the forest that's outside of the clock tower. There's like one area I remember where just mobs of zombies spawn, and it's one of those like places you just go to collect stuff. I think I want to backtrack. I don't know what's over here. Yeah, this is taking me around. So let's backtrack a little bit. A like, a subscribe, a follow is always very beneficial. And hopefully everybody likes the quality of the videos that I make. I mean, yeah, I spent $25 on this overlay. I like it. Tries to up the quality a little bit. Oh, I missed. There we go. See, we're getting some. Yeah, usually the lesser enemies will always drop Evo crystals. Where are we at now? Yeah, we're at 22 out of 90. Not bad. Well, we can always make more. Let's see. Okay. That's a decent one. A long spear. Nothing here. Knuckle dusters. Those are pretty fun to punch. I have to remember if it's possible. I might have to, like, when I'm done with this stream, I'll have to look up what I need to do to get the Chevet-saurus, because it might be possible to get the Chevet-saurus before fighting Isaac the first time. Come on. Take the gold. I always so I remember when I was younger, and I think it is possible, you just gotta do everything right. But if I can get the Chevet-saurus, it's fun fighting Isaac with his own weapons. So this first fight, you're gonna fight him, he's got the Chevet-saurus on. The second time you fight Isaac, he's using the laser sword, so it's always good fighting him with the laser sword as well. It's kind of like both Devil Forgemasters are on equal footing. Come on, give me some crystals. Smack them with the shield. Yeah, you'll get a guitar. I think that was one of the secret weapons you can get. You can get an electric guitar, which is pretty fun to use. You'll get a Gatling gun. You'll get, ooh, we're gonna have to use a serum. What's some of the other funny weapons? You'll get a toy hammer. It will make like little bonk sounds. If I remember it right. Alright, let's get some armor here. Chainmail. The Gaelic helmet. What do we need for? Oh, we need leather helm. What do we need for the leather helm? We need bronze. We're all out. We can put one. Chainmail. Let's loop around. The save room is not too far, so we can save it real quick before we keep progressing. Then we'll switch back to our golem, and we will hopefully hope our golem lays an egg, so that we can level up our create a new golem so that we can get the Yeti. Yeah, I think we get a wizard type innocent devil, and if I remember that, definitely we'll name him after the little floating wizard from He-Man. He-Man. All right, I got a little bit of time left in me. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I usually just fought Dracula the legit way. Just spam my devil. I've never done like any type of teases. Gotta kill 45 enemies that drop Evo crystals. Oi, oi, oi. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, oddly enough, in the main game, like all the pre-rendered cutscenes, it shows Isaac fighting with nothing but his bare hands. They never rendered any weapon, and I think I know why. Because in the intro cinematic to the game, like if you stay on the menu screen for a while, it shows him and Isaac clashing their swords, and I'm thinking Hector's sword breaks. Because then all of a sudden we see Hector just run across the bridge in the very beginning of the game with no weapon. But then the game starts you off with a sword. So I guess they wanted to really be like, oh, you can do what you want in this game. Ah. have to try it. The pink wizard kills Dracula in 2 attempts. I will have to look into that. Oh, there we go, 200 gold. Smack. We haven't died yet. Jubs, do you know how to do the duplication, item duplication? Oh, that's tree stuff we could sit on. A rough seat made by the pioneers. Because I remember there is a item duplication thing that we can do. Camera is the worst. I'm debating on whether I should play First Descent. Okay, it's only in the meta advancements. I thought there was another way to do it. But if not, it's okay. I don't really want to. I'm debating whether I should play First Descendant. Heard a lot of people talking about that game. I don't know if it's good or not. I think one day I'm just gonna do like a brain rot stream where I do nothing but play like Goddess DK. Just for humor. I was playing that on my mobile all the time last year. And then I just like, I stopped. Oh, good job, birdie. Dropping carpet bombs in midair. Where are we at here? 46 out of 90. The good news is we're getting closer. Getting closer to leveling up Fox or evolving Fox to become a phoenix. Now I'll switch back to my fairy. Spam. These enemies are 25 and I'm level 21. So I'm on it. I know I'm doing everything right, if memory serves, if I have like the Curse Naga by the time I get to Cordova Town, or while I'm in Cordova Town. I know that's when I'm pretty much doing everything right in terms of weapon crafting. There we go. Ooh, what's this? Is this a map? Looks like a map. The Forest of Jiggeramut map. Jiggeramut. I always call it Jiggeramut. But I can read. Jiggeramut. What's it gonna do? Snap. Well, I do love how the shield just two taps enemies here. Oh, missed. In the original, in my like old save, yes, I found all the thrones. Dracula's throne being crucial. Always gotta sit in there. So far, I know I'm missing some. I know there's the love seat in Mortasia Aqueduct that I did not get. But I will go back and get to it. Go this way. Come on. There we go. We still have Castlevania Order of Ecclesia to play. I started a playthrough a couple months back, and I kind of just was like, yeah, I went through a little bit of a, like, I'm getting bored of Castlevania because I did the Deathless Lament of Innocent run, and kind of a little bit burned out. So I'm thinking about getting back into it. Oh, wait, let's steal from the Basilisk. What causes the attack here? There we go. Here comes another one. I think it's when they like dive on the ground, that's when we can steal from them. Nope. It must be when they like do their attack, their special attack. Do it again so I can steal from you. There we go, break the cave. Now, is this where we need the, whatchamacallit? Oh, there's a warp chair. Oh my gosh, there's a warp room right up ahead. We definitely need to make our way back now. Then? What do we get? Aquamarine, I'll take that. What do you have to do? You need to get 90 as well. Yeah, there's some secrets still in this game that I remember. Oh, we're back at the abandoned castle. Now, what are we missing here? That's right. There's a secret here. I don't know. There's like a room, I think, on the upper level. Ooh, we'll take bronze. Oh, it's over here from the starting point. There's a secret. Alright. So we did that. So that triggers the abandoned castle shortcut. So we can make our way back now to the warp gate. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Summon your lightning. How many smacks does it take to bring these things down? Yeah, the one thing, the ending of this game, you never know what like, we know Trevor lives, but it's like, you don't see him at the end. He doesn't say like, hey, good job, Hector, you know? We just hear that Julia took him to her shop to be healed. Yeah, he like never even like says like, hey man, thanks for defeating Dracula for me. Appreciate it. Yeah, they really tried to hit home here and have it be like, this is Hector's story. controversial take is not many people like what they did to Hector in the Netflix series, but I don't have a problem with it. Because I know things can change after 3 years, you know, like this game has the 3-year time gap, so... You know, who's to say Isaac doesn't go AWOL again and just, you know... I'm not going to get revenge on Hector this time, but, you know, next time I will. There we go. I hit the meat. Alright, I got actually a new item. So let's craft. Okay, we can get it. And let's see what we got. Ooh, the salad. Okay, that's good. What do we need here? We need bronze. We need sun tears. Okay. Salad on. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I enjoyed it. Have a good night. Catch you around. Alright, let's see here. Come on. How much do we need? 42 out of 90. Not bad. We're almost halfway there. Halfway with the fairy, halfway with... Let's go get the warp gate. Or maybe not. Let's go this way. Let's see what paths are here. Come on. Should be 20 more enemies to level up our fairy. Ooh. Definitely give me some items. Definitely, I'm going to check out Nightmare 64 after this. Oh. I'm missing a bad guy. Why won't that gate open up? Hey, come back here. Yeah, we need the one fairy to read those hieroglyphics. This might be where we need the Yeti. Yes. We need the Yeti here, so... because it can do the ground pound. Turn on the light, add a little bit of brightness here. Got the remix in here, the Mishiro Yamane remix. That'll always help. Alright. Ooh. Come on. Alright, we're not even messing with this. The puppers here. Come on, stop hiding in the ground. Alright, this is a save room. This is good for us. As we are halfway to evolving our fairy and halfway to evolving our phoenix. Then we'll have to switch back to our golem, because we need the golem to lay an egg, because I didn't do the first evolution correctly. Yeah, this is the tower. We're not going to do the tower right away, although I am confident in my ability. It's just best that we go back when there's when we have the long glide. Now we need to steal from these guys. It's usually when they do their wind up and they fly towards us. Up. Don't need to throw fireballs at us. This is just a dead end area. Ah! Stop attacking me like that. Ah! I can't see straight. Let's get out of here. These guys are gonna ruin the Deathless run. $56. So we need 34 more, which means we need 34 divided by 2 is 17 more enemies defeated. Now let's just go. It's not wise to do this area. 17 more enemies. Ooh, did I just time that perfectly? Save it. Yeah. We'll get to the warp gate. There's a save shortly after the warp gate, and that's where I'm going to conclude this stream for tonight. Normally I'd keep playing, but I can usually check in with my family. You know, try to enjoy what's left of the weekend. And then let's go back to work. Because I make no money from this. I just like doing this. I'll say it took me years to actually now have like the complete setup to stream and stream in good quality, not using emulators, but legit actually using capture cards and HD upscalers and making sure I have the wireless equipment, moving. My wife and I did buy a house, so there was that whole transition from my early streams 2 years ago to like now, where quality's much better. I only like to keep improving. I do have a Philips CDI, so I am looking forward to streaming some CDI games. Come on, come on, come on, give me some goodies. There we go. Come on. Oh, the AI here is just horrible. Like, I don't like how they hide. There's a warp room, that's gonna come in handy. I'm not sure. I think you have to sit in the chair to trigger the warp. Yeah, there we go. And then we leave. We don't have to go see Julia. We're pretty much... There's a save room up ahead. Where are we at? 74. A couple more. Come on. Stop hiding. Oh my goodness. Look at that. We got 4. That should put us at 78. Okay. Not too much more. So we're at 78 out of 90, so 12 more. If we need 12 more, that means we just have to defeat 6 enemies. I should maybe be able to do this in under 24 hours. Do you think I could pull this off? 100% the game in under 24 in-game hours? Because I'm at 4 hours in, and I think I'm 33% done. with map exploration. $50 gold, that's it. Which do I need? Ooh, nearly 3 more enemies. And the fairy will level up. Ah, nothing. There we go. Fairy's leveled up. They should be the proboscis fairy. Yep. So let's go back to Fox. So Fox is at 56. So a couple more and we'll be at the Phoenix pretty soon. What was that? We're 34 away. So that's 17 enemies. We need to defeat that drop Evo crystals. Alright, is there anything over there? No, but that is a statue of Pazuzu. Funny Easter egg that he's in the exact same pose as he was in Castlevania Dracula's Curse, Castlevania 3. That's the 3rd form that Dracula takes when you fight. Nice little Easter egg right there. Come on, 17 more enemies. We're just bashing away with our shield here. We can do it. Switch back to Gola. Where'd you come from, thief? Alright, let's see. We go to the right, or do we go left? Let's go left. Maybe the left loops around. Yes, I think it does. The steal is when these guys do their shield bash, I remember. There's a pathway over here. Which way is this? What's in here? Secret room. This is the absolute zero ring. Let's see. What enemy uses ice other than the ice wizards? I think that's pretty much it. Let's see. What is the Easter egg there? I didn't get a good look at it. These baddies. Ooh, carbon steel, we needed that. That gives us something. The half plate. We need Eastern armor. We need the lamellar. Barbarian armor. barbarian armor and the bamboo sword should give us the samurai blade. What do we need here? Carbon steel for that. Kendo suits. Oh, I might need to put some batteries in my controller. Oh, it's not reading. My controller's not reading. That's not good. My, I think I need to put batteries in here. I might have to stop and get some AAAs. These have lasted me for... Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Come on. Can't like... Ah, there's like a massive delay here. Alright. We're good, we're good. Spam attacks. Alright, we'll combine. Barrel helm, we'll put that on. There we go. Because some of the buttons aren't registering. Yeah, I'm gonna need to put new batteries in this. A little bit of a delay with some of the items here. We're close. I can feel it. We're close to leveling up our birdie. We just gotta believe. He's at 74. So 16 more to go. But we're gonna call it. It's been a good stream. So I'm gonna stop it right here, and we'll pick up part 4 another day, maybe tomorrow night. I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. I gotta go put AAAs in here. But everybody have a good night. I had fun. Thank you very much. Anybody here, everybody makes the stream fun. Have a good night.